I told y'all that the second part of actually the next part of the plan was coming. It's here. We don't even have time to go back over the other stuff that I taught you already or that I showed you already. So now I hope you can catch up. While the public has been fed a sanitized narrative of wandering icy rock, back-channel intelligence and recent geopolitical shifts suggest a far more chilling reality. Humanity is facing a hard deadline. The object designated as 3I Atlas is not merely an astronomical anomaly. It is a kinetic diplomatic event hurtling towards a 2026 rendezvous that will dismantle our current understanding of sovereignty. For decades, the deep state and global gatekeepers have maintained a blackout. But the Atlas Initiative represents a forced transition. We are no longer asking if we are alone. We are calculating the cost of admission into a galactic community that has grown tired of our delays. Now, forget the interstellar comment label. Forget that. That was only the cover story. Investigative data confirms that 3I Atlas is a massive extraterrestrial mother craft accompanied by a coordinated fleet of smaller vessels. That is not a random celestial flyby. It is a precision approach. By March 2026, the fleet is scheduled to reach a major diplomatic facility on Jupiter, operated by the Ashtar Command. The mission is clear. The beings aboard Atlas intend to petition this council, arguing that the Earth experiment has reached a critical pivot point. They believe the era of manipulative psychopathic leaders must end and that a segment of population is finally ready to evolve. Identifying this fleet shifts the paradigm of space observation from a passive science to active high-stakes diplomacy. Now, this is going to be quite interesting for quite some people. There's a Starlink blockade, asymmetric warfare in low Earth orbit. So this may be what you guys are seeing when you're seeing and hearing these booms in the sky. There is a quiet war for the airwaves currently being waged in low Earth orbit. The Pentagon, in a strategic alliance with Elon Musk, has reportedly deployed a specialized grid of 200 Starlink satellites to execute a signal war against 3I Atlas. Their objective? To actively block radio transmissions sent from the incoming fleet to the human population. The irony is thick. Musk, the man positioning himself as the pioneer of Mars, is currently the primary architect of an electronic blockade designed to prevent humanity from receiving transformative gifts, according to the source context. These beings intend to land at hidden points on Earth to deliver gifts such as extinct plants, advanced medicine, and technologies meant specifically to improve the human condition and promote global peace. This isn't just about military secrets, it's about the control of a post-scarcity future. The Pentagon's calculus is simple. If they cannot control the technology, no one gets it. The delay in disclosure isn't just a government conspiracy, it's an interstellar requirement. Haim Eshed, the former head of Israeli spy satellite program, has exposed the reality that Donald Trump was prepared to reveal the extraterrestrial presence during his first term. We all talked about this when he mentioned the Galactic Federation and then went silent on it. Everybody knew about that. We remember that. I hope you do. The Galactic Federation intervened, effectively vetoing the announcement. Their reasoning serves as a brutal critique of our species. Humanity has not yet reached the required sanity threshold. The Federation's gatekeeping mechanism requires that we evolve and calm down first to prevent total societal collapse and mass hysteria. In their view, global peace isn't a moral choice. It's a technical prerequisite for contact. Now, this is what's even more interesting that you may not even have known about that affects you right now. All of this affects you, but this right now. The 13-0 consensus. 13 makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? A supernatural pivot toward global governance to meet the Federation's stability guidelines. Now, why are we meeting the Galactic Federation's guidelines? Why are we doing this? Let me just give you the rest of it before I give you my personal. To meet the Federation's stability requirements, we are seeing the emergence of a new global architecture, the Board of Peace, in a move of staggering diplomatic force. The UN Security Council recently adopted this proposal with a 13-0 vote. The investigative significance of this unanimous consensus, notably marked by two silent absences or abstentions, suggests an irresistible pressure for global alignment. Trump has been appointed the inaugural chairman of this board. which is engineered to morph into a supernatural organization governing vast swaths of the planet. This is a profound geopolitical pivot. A former U.S. president is now the primary liaison for an off-world entity working under the guidance of the Ashtar Command to enforce the peaceful parameters required for open contact. Now, countdown to November. 2026 midterm election cycle is projected in game for this disclosure president. Analysts suggest Trump will utilize the November 2026 deadline to reveal the truth about recovered craft and non-human intelligence, securing ultimate political legitimacy for the new global order before a historic executive handoff. New or The strategy involves a radical transition. Trump is predicted to resign as U.S. presidency to lead the Board of Peace full time, moving from a national leader to a global planetary chairman. This leaves the domestic executive office to J.D. Vance, who has already been tasked with a deep dive into the UFO phenomenon. Vance's directive is to manage the internal fallout while Trump coordinates the final diplomatic integration with the Ashtar Command. So basically, J.D. Vance is going to be given the country while Trump is being handled by the aliens. I will tell y'all more very soon.